Welcome, welcome my friend. Today I'm going to show you how you can easily create a stunning gift box that will wow all your friends and family. So I'm going to flip the screen and I'm going to show you how to put together this fantastic die. So the die is the rectangle gift box die, and we are going to create this fun gift box. So let me open it for you, and you see I've got a little card in there. So we're going to put this together and decorate it with these beautiful Panicle Hydrangeas, and this is all from the beautiful Blooms collection. So I want to show you how easy this is, but how much of a statement this is going to make when you give it to your friends and family. And it's perfect for any occasion. Just change up the sentiment. Okay, so this is the die set we are going to use. So we're going to use these two outer dies. Lots of lovely dies in this. All these tags and circles and little reinforcers for the tags. Okay, so these are the two pieces that I've used to cut the top and the base. And I am using the Pretty Pastels. Beautiful paper pad, lots of different gorgeous colours, all in pastel tones. And then I have taken the other dies that we're going to cut to create this. We're going to cut in the white card. So I've used a soft finish card, and I'm going to cut one of these. And then I'm going to take this die. Look at all that stitching. Isn't it fab? And it creates a fantastic layer. Okay, so that's our box. And then I'm going to take this die from the same set to create our little banner. Always love adding sentiments with our flowers. Now the sentiments for the beautiful blooms are absolutely gorgeous. Let's put a colour behind so you can maybe see. We've got having a blooming marvellous day, sending you flowers to brighten your day, let your dreams blossom, and so on. I picked this one because I want to make this for my friend. Okay, so how do we put the box together? We've got all our pieces cut. I'm just going to move these bits to one side. So we're going to take our top and our bottom. These are the flowers that we're going to use to decorate it. And there's going to be another video how to create multicoloured hydrangea 3D flowers. So make sure to watch out for that one. And make sure to like and subscribe to our channel. So hit that subscribe button, hit that like, and then you will see more and more of our fantastic videos. Okay, so I am just going to fold along the score lines, like so, and I'm going to come in and just burnish those with my tool. Now I don't know about you, but gift boxes are one of my favourite things to make and give, because it is a gift in itself. Whenever I give a gift box, people just treasure it. They love to see the creativity, and it's more about the box than it is about the gift inside. So I don't know, what would you put inside these gift boxes? They're perfect for chocolate, for smaller gifts, jewellery, earrings. One of the design team members here at Elizabeth Craft Designs, they created fantastic earrings to go in one of these boxes. As you saw, I have got a card in mine. So, because I like to give the gift of money. So once my family's children have got to a certain age, they want to be able to choose their own present. But just giving them a note, be it euros, dollars, pounds. It's great, but we can take it to another level by just creating a fun, gorgeous box to pop it in. Okay, so we are going to glue this piece together. So we are going to glue this piece to these two. So let's do that. This box comes together really easily and quickly as well. So if you're short on time and looking for something with that wow statement that you can create easily, then this is absolutely for you. Okay, so now then, we're going to bring these two tabs in, fold this up, and then fold that over like so. So we've got like a little tray now, okay? So let's glue those together, like so. And it doesn't matter which you start with, which piece you start with. I just started with the one that I got hold of. Okay. And then we are going to just add some glue to this piece here, and then turn that over and glue that down. Okay, so I'll put that to one side, and we'll now do the same on the other piece. Just fold these score lines so that we have everything ready to put together. Okay, and then last but not least, we've got this side now. There we go. And I'm just going to come over them like so, just to give that crisp edge finish. And what we're going to do for this one, excuse me, is we're going to put some glue onto these tabs and adhere that to that top piece like so. So get those corners nicely together like so. And then we're going to take the two pieces. Now this box you can have either way. If I get my finished box, you will see that I've created it this way so that this is closed on this side. But you could create it this way and then use this to lever up. So the choice is yours. I made it this way, but you can make it anyway. So what we're going to do is we are going to put one inside the other like so. There we go. There we go. We're going to put them inside each other like that. And then we are going to glue this piece to this piece, okay? So we're going to take the bit that's got the semicircle, we're going to put that inside the other piece, like so. And then we're going to glue this bit down. And then we are just going to make sure that that sits straight on there. It creates a lovely join that you can hardly see. Okay, so that's that is the box all created. It's as easy as that. There we go. So how am I going to decorate it? I want to keep it to the top like I did before, and I'm just going to take my scalloped edge and my matte layer, and I'm just going to glue those together like so. Now if you notice, I am not putting glue by the edge because I want to be able to slot in my sentiment. So I'm just going to lay that on top like so. Now if you wanted, you could absolutely pop 3D foam pads underneath here and have it raised. I've chosen not to, but the choice is yours because this is your box. So I'm going to glue that onto the top there, and then you can decorate this with your embellishments. We're going to use the Panicle Hydrangea, so I have some already made. Like I said, make sure to check out the video on how to create these, because I take you through step by step how to make these stunning 3D flowers and discover the versatility of them, because not only can you make a Panicle Hydrangea with this part of the die, you can make one of the gorgeous mop head ones as well. So we wanted to make sure you've got the versatility in this set. Now then, I want to make sure I'm going to do this the right way. We're going to do this one this way, like so. And then our sentiment will come over here. So we can use our eyeball technique for where that will need just folding over like so, and then it will slot under. You will need to trim it, so let's do that. Let's just make sure we only pop under that tiny bit. So we're going to do it like so. So this is helping me to place things. Okay, where do I want my flowers to be? I think this is in a really good position, so I'm going to just move that away, and we will take the flowers off, and I'll just bring in some glue and add in that stem like so. Now I'm kind of holding it in place for where I want it to be, but I'm only gluing the tops down because I want this to kind of have some movement. See how this has got some movement? Okay, and then we're just going to pop our flowers in place. You see, I've got some pop dots at the back, and I like to add some glue onto my dots. Yes, they're adhesive, but it just gives that little bit of maneuverability, because I might just not get them where I really want them that first time, and this gives me the flexibility to move them around. Okay, so I am going to have them just like so, I think. Just check my sentiment again. This all helps for my placing. I think we're going to be good. And then we've got the flowers. So, the leaves even. There you go. You all knew what I meant. So, I'm just going to shape these with my hands. Okay, just going to shape them around my fingers and then along that fold line. Give them a bit of a curve. Now, I have a way of placing these, but you can absolutely place them in however way you love, because this is your flower, this is your box. I'm super excited for this gift box. It is so easy to make, and can have lots of crafty fun with it. We could use mixed media on it to decorate it. We could use any of the other florals on it, the Lenten Rose, any of the florals would look stunning on this. It's a great base to build up on whatever it is that you want. Okay, so let's pop these in place. Now then, just going to pop that one so it's just coming over the base of that flower. I'm going to put this curly one in here like so, and I am going to just put a drop of glue so that my hydrangea just does hold. We might just need to give it a moment just so it grabs. Yeah, so you can see that this is coming together, decorating this box. What are you going to put in this box? Let me know, because it'd be great for Mother's Day. A bar of chocolate, a bar of soap maybe. Definitely could fit a scarf in. Okay, so I'm going to pop that one there. So this is why I didn't glue the whole thing down, because I wanted to be able to put my leaves underneath that stem like so, and then this one can come down like so. So we've just arranged that. That looks fantastic. So I'm just going to pop in my sentiment, and I've got another pop dot, so I'm just going to put that, give it a bit of a shape around my fingers, pop that on there, bit of adhesive on there, and there's some on here because I don't want it to pop out. Okay, so I'm going to slide that in, and I'm going to bring this leaf out. I keep calling my leaves flowers, so that comes over, and then the same with this one, like so, and there we go. That is our box, all decorated and all finished. Isn't that fantastic? A real lovely wow statement. And if you want to, you could add just a few more flowers. So I've got some little petals, because we know in spring that the blossoms fall down, the petals fall off the flowers, and this just adds a lovely little touch onto that sentiment. In fact, no, I thought I maybe had my tweezers like so, and then we can just move them around to place them. There we go. See how that just lifts it, adds a little bit more. Okay, so that's how to put together the gorgeous rectangle gift box from the Beautiful Blooms collection from Paper Flowers at Elizabeth Craft Designs. Make sure to watch the video on how to assemble the gorgeous panicle flowers, and thank you so much for watching. Make sure to head to our website at Elizabeth Craft Designs and add in your favourite things into your cart, and our shipping team will get them out to you. Have a fantastic rest of your day and happy crafting. Remember, make sure to like and subscribe as well. We'll see you again soon. Bye.